Today I want to show you how making a quick buck is really easy. Let's say you need $30 by the end of the month. We're going to make soap today. Okay, I've just gotten melt and pour soap. Okay, this isn't really fancy. The right way to do it is going to be make your own soap, and we'll do that sometime. But today we're just making the melt and pour soap. Okay. Today I'm just making 2 soaps just for the short video. It's important to note that each one of these in material has about $1 to $1.20 in cost and material in the piece, if that makes sense. So you would want to sell it for more. So that's why I say $2. The second one I make, I cut in half, so you could sell for $1 each. But we're obviously trying to make a profit here. So even if you went out and bought all these things, you could still make a profit. With something like this, it's extremely important to pre-sell them because you don't want to buy all this stuff and waste your money if nobody buys them. So offer designs and pre-sell them. I just chopped up this into little pieces, just a little bit of it, because this is going to be our detail color. Okay. How you get this melted is, like I was saying, you chop it into little pieces and you place it in the microwave for 15-30 seconds at a time. You don't want to overheat it, but you just want it hot enough to melt. Next, I'm adding colors here. I'm not really that artistic or good at this stuff, but you really can go to town and have some really pretty colors and really make your piece look very neat. If your melt and pour soap starts to harden like this, you just pop it in the microwave for 5 to 10 seconds and it loosens up. This wouldn't work with traditional soap making, but in this melt and pour, it's the easiest way to do it. Here I'm going to start adding the details to this unicorn. I use the teardrop thing. I just think it is easier. I've seen people also use like paintbrush things. Again, I'm not that artistic, so I'm not really the best at this. You might really get into it and really make this look very pretty. You could marble these colors if you kind of half mix them in a cup. It would kind of give a really pretty look. Again, I'm just trying to illustrate how easy this is, that you could make a quick $20 to $100 very quickly with not too much effort. This is alcohol in the bottle. It's supposed to help with bubbling and adhesion for the top coat that goes on top of that. I always think it's kind of fun to give this guy an eye. In this case, I'm going to do a blue eye for him. And again, any color. Just one tiny, tiny drop, and you're going to see that great on the outside of the mold. You could also fill in his nose, his smiley face there. I'm giving him a pink horn. Again, I don't know, maybe multicolor would be there cool. You see how it's spilt over a little bit? Really easy to fix. Just take a knife, and we're just going to cut it off so it can be just the horn that is pink. See that? I went ahead and melted some more white. This soap, without a smell, is just such a horrifying smell. So with your bulk of the soap, really add a flavor or a scent to it. This case is wildberry. Just the soap without a scent alone, to me, gives me just a terrible headache. So always add a scent. I'm going to leave just a little layer because I'm going to do something on top of that. And now I'm going to move on to the next one. So if you noticed, I bought 2 soap. One was clear, one was white.
So this is the clear, obviously. This is how we cut it up into small pieces. I'm going to stick it in a cup, melt it down a few seconds in the microwave. Again, I'm adding that smell, so it just smells much better. And here I'm making like a watermelon, so I'm going to add like a red dye to it to try to make the watermelon color. I had some chia seeds in the pantry. I like to just add a few of them. They mimic the seeds of the watermelon. To me, making these watermelons is the most fun. I just think that is really cool looking to watch it pour. Do you see the bubbles on top? I'm going to take this alcohol, spray it, and they're instantly gone. That also helps with the next layer. Here I just had excess, so I'm going to pour it into the next mold. See how I broke through? I don't really care, but if I would have waited longer, that wouldn't have happened. I gave this layer about 20 minutes to dry. I'm going to do a white layer for kind of the shell of the watermelon. I've sprayed that, gave it about 20 minutes to dry, and then the green for the outside of the watermelon. And then I'm going to let that sit. I gave them about 20-30 minutes to dry, and then I'm just going to pull them out. That rubber piece is much easier to pull out than that plastic watermelon. Again, I'm not that artistic, so these don't look great. I'm sure that you can do a much better job. See how I missed some hair? But still, I mean, to me, that looks pretty cool. And I have to say again, pre-sell these. You don't want to make this and not have a buyer. So if it's a holiday, you could pre-sell for Easter, for Christmas, and even put a premium on it if it's something special. But these are very cool. And again, they have about $1 to $1.20 in material in them in these sizes. So you want to price them accordingly so you make a profit. So to sum up, this is a great way to make a few extra dollars, 20 to 100 if you just need it by the end of the month. Again, make sure you pre-sell these so you don't waste your money. And even you could do this full-time. I mean, there's no reason you couldn't sell soaps full-time, but I would recommend you make the soap from scratch, and you can watch other videos for that. The soap here even does sud pretty well, and it cleans very well and leaves a great scent on your hands. Please subscribe, please comment about a fun activity you have done and made some profit from it.